Hi everyone, I'm Zzyzx and welcome to the review of Come Whatever May, the second studio record by the band Stone Sour. Today is already on the 20th anniversary of the release, so I decided to go back and see if it still holds up or not. I have already viewed their previous self-titled release, so go check that video out. My story with this band is quite simple. When I was like 3-4 years old, I would listen to Slipknot because of my siblings, and around 2005-2006. My cousin would show me Stone Sour's music on her MP3 player. At the time I just thought those were some Slipknot songs I haven't heard before. Years later, in 2008, when I finally got the internet, I've checked out both of Stone Sour records and enjoyed them. I've been a fan of this band ever since. When it comes to the lineup on this release, we've got Corey Taylor on the vocals and also guitars on some of the songs. I wonder what he thinks about all of this. Then we've got Zzyzx Rd on guitars and Josh Rand on guitars as well. Sean on the bass, and the only change between the previous album and this one is the drummer. We've got Roy Mayorga, who played on the first and fourth Soulfly releases, replacing the original Stone Sour drummer who sadly quit the band during the recordings of Come Whatever May because of family emergency. So a fun fact, all of the songs were written by the classic lineup that did the previous record, because you can find the demos from 2005 called That Generation. And you have all of the songs that are on this album there, plus two ones, Nylon 66 and The Bitter End. The Bitter End is a new version of Ending Beginning from 2001. Both of these songs, Nylon and The Bitter End, were recorded for Come Whatever May, but then they were featured in the next album, Audio Secrecy, in 2010. The production style was handled by Nick Raskulnevich, who later went on to produce Alice in Chains and Korn. No loudness or no clipping, just the way I like it. It sounds crisp and full of clarity even to this very day. Message is diverse, the songs are about society, personal struggles, relationship issues, addictions, mental diseases, being disgusted with modern music scene, etc. I urge you to read the lyrics by yourself because they're quite fascinating. Next we've got the structure of the songs, which is basic, standard intro, verse, because, bridge, chorus, outro, nothing more advanced here. When it comes to music genre, it's a mix between alternative metal, some slight nu metal vibes, alt rock, acoustic music, all of that stuff. The band's sound became much more experimental and melodic compared to the previous record, while some of the songs still remained heavy. Now let's focus on the musicianship. Let's start with the band's drummer Roy. He's straight up killing it. I love his double bass work, his grooves, the style, the precision of his playing, the tempo changes. He fits the band like a glove. Next we've got the bass work by Sean. The bass is audible, sometimes he follows the guitars, sometimes he goes off his own, and it's all beautiful. Next we've got the guitar performance by Jim Root and Josh Rand, and they're straight up killing it. I especially enjoyed the more heavier parts, the crunchy, groovy guitar riffs, which are often mixed with those more melodic ones. The guitar solos are standout of this release for me, especially in tracks like Your God, Socio, First Person, Cardiff, Reborn. They just sound so distinct and one of a kind. We also have a lot of acoustic guitar playing here and there, and it's all fine. Last but not least, let's mention Corey's vocals. I love his screaming, shouting, yelling, growling. While it's not on the same level as the first two Slipknot records, obviously, because he blew out his voice, he still has passion and aggression behind those, and also we get a lot more singing on this release, and most of it does sound good. Especially in the tracks like First Person, Cardiff, Through Glass, but some of the other songs, I'm not going to lie, the singing is detrimental to them. Like, his singing is like wow wow, like a heavy metal vocalist, and I am not a big fan of AC/DC. I don't want you to be like wow wow. So that's a big minus for me. Now we can finally rate the individual songs. The album opens up with 30, 31, 50, the main single. The song title is basically his jeans measurement and how much he weighed in high school or whatever. I feel like this song might have been written during Slipknot Volume 3 era, because it sounds like a Slipknot track that was slightly changed to fit Stone Sour vibe. I love the drumming here, especially the crunchy, heavy, fast guitarist. The vocals are great, especially in the chorus. 30, 31, 50 remembers. 30, 31, 50 hates to do. I have nothing to criticize here, this is 10 out of 10. Next we've got the title song, Come Whatever May. I love the lyrical content here, this is a middle finger to George W. Bush, but it can also work to other world leader, even the current Donald Trump. That's how it sounds. It has more of a hard rock feeling to it, some of the vocals are not great, the chorus is atrocious, I hate it. But everything else is on point, the music and the vocals and the verses, the bridge is fun, so this is just almost a good song, 7 minus out of 10. Hell and Consequences, I love the screaming sections in this song, but the music is not that interesting and some of the singing is This is the kind of a song I need to be in a mood to listen through, 6 out of 10. I can say the same exact thing about Sillyworld, another single with a music video. This one is more of a ballad type of a thing, with a heavier chorus. The lyrics are fine, but the song is just so generic that besides the chorus and the bridge, it's not for me, 6 out of 10. Made of Scars is one of the more interesting songs here, because this is a re-recording of a song from 2000, so it was supposed to be on the first album actually. I'm not going to lie to you, the original version from 2000 has way better vocal performance, it's heavier, it has screaming in it. This one on the album is much more subdued and more crafted towards radio. I still do love every single section here, so it's 10 out of 10, but the demo version is 10 plus out of 10 and I urge you to check it out, it's flawless. Next we've got Reborn, a very heavy song, another track that sounds like a Slipknot B-side. Love the vocal performance, the heaviness, the chorus, the bridge, the guitar riffs, the solos, all of that, 10 out of 10. Your God is a song that sounds to me like a wasted potential. It's slightly better than the title song here. I love the bridge section with the beautiful guitar riff and the guitar solo. What brings this down for me is the vocal performance in the chorus. The overall chorus is just 7 out of 10. I'm looking at you through the glass, don't know how much time has passed. Oh God, it feels like forever. Doesn't never tell you that forever feels like home. Sitting all alone inside your head, and it's the star. Sorry, I don't know why I remember the lyrics even to Through Glass, another single with a music video. I love the lyrics here, the acoustic riff slaps, love the drumming. This is a classic song. I am not a big fan of these kind of more melodic and acoustic sounding songs, but in this song you can clearly feel the hatred and anger Corey has towards those fake pop stars, you can feel this throughout the track. But I know that a lot of people think this song is about something else, it's either about broken relationship with someone or in jail, whatever. To me it was apparent from the start that there's a hidden anger in this track and you can feel it. 10 out of 10. Socio, this track is more melodic, but I do dig it. It's fun to listen through, I especially enjoy the bridge section. Nothing special about it, it's just a good track, 8 out of 10. First Person is the reason I am making this review. It's my favorite song of this release and one of the best Stone Sour tracks. It has a very eerie, dark sounding atmosphere when it comes to the guitar riffs. The vocal performance is top notch. It's off the charts, especially the screaming, the growling, the chorus section. The lie to me part is also fantastic. This might have been a Slipknot B-side, I am not sure, but I just love it with all of my heart. Listen to it right now, 11 out of 10. Next we have Cardiff, and this is more of a darker and slower type of a track, but it's heavy, it's straight to the point. Love the vocal performance here, the guitar riffs, the solos. What's very funny to me is that this song sounds exactly like Guano 8's second album. I am not even going to lie to you. I wonder if this was on purpose, they actually ripped off a band from Germany and thought that no one would notice. I did notice, this sounds exactly like old school Guano 8's, especially in the singing, in the chorus. It's one of the reasons I love this song. There's also an acoustic version, which is also fantastic, not as good as the album one, but still slaps, so 10 plus and 10 out of 10 for the acoustic one. And the final song in the Standard Edition, Zzyzx Rd, however you pronounce that. Corey wrote this song for his wife, and if I was his wife I would divorce him. This song is atrocious. I know that it's supposed to be a sad ballad that before he knew her he wanted to end his life and he was sad, but then he met her and I understand the emotional impact that this song has on him and his life, but to me personally this is boring as hell. There are 3 versions of this song, the standard one, the puppy one and the acoustic one, and all of them are just nothingness to me, nothing burgers. I don't hate this, but I also don't like it, 5 out of 10. Now we can focus on the 6 bonus tracks on the special edition and also 1 additional song on a 10th anniversary release. Suffer, this track is just fun to listen to, love the vocal performance, the lyrics are about some ex of yours that was like toxic to you. Fun, puppy metal track from beginning to the end, it's not perfect but it's close there, 10 minus out of 10. Fruitcake on the other hand, not for me. It sounds like a hard rock track that is trying too hard, 6 out of 10. The Day I Let Go has Dream Root on the drums and it sounds like it was inspired by Tool. Love the atmosphere of this song. Again, not perfect, but one of the highlights here, 9 out of 10. Freeze Dry Seal, another song that I really dig, the guitar riffs, the verses, the bridge, the vocal performance all the way. It's nothing perfect, but I love it, 9 out of 10. Wicked Game is a Chris Isaac cover, it's an acoustic piece, it's just decent, nothing special to me, it's here, 6 out of 10. The Frozen is just Corey Taylor doing some ASMR for you, reading some of his poems, and it's nothing to me, let's just move on. Wild Horses Rolling Stones cover, and this one is actually pretty good. I love Corey's vocal performance here. This should have been like a hidden track on the standard release, 7 out of 10. To sum it all up, the consistency is various, the flow is digestible, replayability. Yeah, this is a good album, I do enjoy most of it. I prefer the special edition, it's way better, I would give it a great rating. I feel like throughout the recording of this record, the band just had fun experimenting and they put on the album whatever they came up with. It sounds like that. There are some fantastic songs here, some songs are just average and some tracks are like eh. If I was the producer of the band who makes the decision which songs go on the record, this would have been the tracklist. We would start with 30, 31, 50, First Person, Scars the 2000 version because it has growling and it sounds better, Reborn, which slaps, then Through Glass, which is fantastic single, Suffer, which is a fun song, The Day I Let Go, a very fun experimental track, Socio is also fun, Freeze Dry Seal, why not, and Cardiff at the end. Because it sounds like a perfect closer, we don't need that song about love that's later. And the Rolling Stones acoustic cover could have been a hidden track. That would have been my perfect come whatever may. And that's all from me. Celebrate the anniversary of this release by listening to it today. It deserves your attention. If you enjoyed this video, give it a like and subscribe. Follow me on my Instagram in the description. Shout out on my Patreon supporters who graciously sponsor these videos. You're truly wonderful. You can join them if you want. Links in the description as well. So I can make you an album review, Doom MIDI cover video of your choice. I will actually be posting tomorrow the 30, 30, 150 Doom MIDI cover, so stay tuned for that and I'll see you next time. Bye!